everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup review slash tutorial demo thing on the Florence by Mills makeup line. My last video was the whole skincare thing, so if you haven't seen it, I will go ahead and link it for you in the description box. And if I can figure out how, in the little eye icon. I'm super excited because I like this line. I like how natural it is. I like how easy it is to apply. You don't need any tools. There's not a product for every category of the face in her line, so I will just be adding that. I'll let you guys know, but I won't show it in the demo. Anyway, I just want to touch on one more thing before we get started today. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure you turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. I don't think I have anything else to say, so let's get started. So first things first, let's go ahead and moisturize your face. I'm going to go ahead and use the Florence by Mills Dreamy Dew Moisturizer. I reviewed it on my channel last video. I'm going to take off my glasses so that they're not in the way. So good, oh my gosh. Probably one of the best moisturizers I have ever used, hands down. I'm also going to prep my lips with the Glow Yeah lip oil. Now that my skin is prepped and ready to go, there's no primer in this line, so I'm not going to prime my skin. It's totally up to you. However, what I do notice about a lot of the complexion products in this line is that they tend to ball up if you put on products that don't necessarily agree with the ingredients in this line. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on just by itself. I actually have an interview today, so I just want to look fresh and clean and ready to go. And I do not want my makeup to be balling off my face. First thing I'm going to be using today is the Florence by Mills Like a Light Skin Tint. I am in the shade MT110. Comes with a pump. It's clean and you don't have to, you know, it's 2019. Everything should come with a pump. It's the same packaging as all the skincare. And this is what my shade looks like on the back of my hand. And I just apply it with my fingers. And I put like 1.5, 2 pumps. This also does not contain any sunscreen. So if SPF is important to you, which it should be, you should be applying that separately. And the moisturizer, I didn't mention in the last video, the moisturizer doesn't have any SPF either. I use the PCA one because it doesn't leave a white cast on my skin, and I will go ahead and link that below as well. It's a little bit pricey, but it's worth it and lasts a long time. I see the coverage is super light. I'm gonna apply a little bit more. Oh, by the way, you do get 1 fluid ounce, which is standard for a complexion product. It's definitely not a foundation. This is, you know, light coverage. Your skin still shines through, which that's what in her campaign Millie actually wants. Really hard trying to do your makeup in your viewfinder. So this is definitely good for that age group that she was targeting with her skincare. Kids are starting to get into makeup earlier and earlier these days. So it's nice that she came out with a line that's kind of age-appropriate makeup, I would say. This does come in 20 shades. For the most part, you should be able to, because it doesn't need to be an exact match, because it's not full coverage. So the next step is concealer. It is the See You Never concealer in the shade T115. This has a metal tip applicator, just like the Look Alive eye cream. Also, there's caffeine in this concealer, which is supposed to help wake up your under eyes and give them that fresh start. I like it. I mean, I kind of use this under my eyes and if I have any blemishes anywhere. But I like how cooling it is. I do think that it's a cool little add-on to the product. However, I don't feel like the caffeine really helps me at all. My eyes still feel the same, you know? So you just squeeze it and it comes right out of the little hole right there. And you can just put it under your eye and put some on my face as well, just because I have some blemishes I'd like to cover. What I like to do from there is just blend it in with my fingers. Tapping, not rubbing. It's very light coverage. You know, it's not a heavy duty concealer by any means. Oh, she does have an eyeshadow palette in her line, but it's online only, and I couldn't get my hands on it in time for the video. I'm gonna be using my own eyeshadow, but just know that she has an eyeshadow palette out now. I also hear she's coming out with a new mascara, but it's not out yet, so for mascara today I'll just be having to use my own. I can do a whole makeup collection or makeup clean out type of video. I know those are popular. Just let me know if that's something you guys want to see, because I do need to do a declutter. I just want a little bit more coverage than what it's offering me. So I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC Studio Fix 24 Hour Smooth Wear Concealer in the shade NC43. This is what it looks like if you were to just leave it. It looks okay, but I just want a little bit more. And this one is a little bit brightening. It looks really yellow on camera. Really yellow. It's not that yellow in person. Pat that in. Echo, what time is it? I'm not adding any more product. I'm just trying to correct the darkness on top of my eye with whatever is left over from underneath. And because my under eyes are super creasy, I do like to set them with a little bit of powder. I use the Laura Mercier powder in the shade Translucent. I just honestly put the tiniest amount just to set my under eye, and I bring it on top of my eye for when I put on the shadow. I wear glasses, so I like to put it on the bridge of my nose, but honestly that's all. I take a big fluffy powder brush. This one is the Sephora Pro Featherweight Powder, brush number 91, and I literally just dust it, the extra, on top of my eyelids, over my nose, and under. Anyway, this is what it's looking like. It's definitely not full coverage under my eyes by any means, but it definitely helped. I have the Florence by Mills Cheek Me Later Cream Blush in the shade Stellar Sabrina. Here it is. It's in this packaging that's just okay. It does look kind of cheap. Mine's a little bit broken. I dropped it, so it's a little janky in that aspect, but also just kind of the packaging itself is very simple, nothing to write home about. But the color is very bright and pigmented, so when you put it on, it's so weird how much different the coloring is on camera. You just blend it in, blend it back, but it's really not that intense in person. And it shears out quite a bit once you blend it. So let's not look like a fool today. Alright, I like it. Next, there is no highlighter in this collection. It is unheard of. I like to use the Farsali Jelly Beam Illuminator in the shade Rose Gold. It's just like jelly. I just put a little bit on my hand, very little, and I blend it. It's very subtle, but I think that's what I like about it, especially for a look like this. Once this stuff dries, it dries, honey. Good luck moving it when it's dry. Then, I can do some eyebrows. Tint Brow Gel. I have it in the shade Dark Brown. Looks like this. One weird thing about this is the long part is the brush. So you're not getting that much product. I mean, look at that. I found that to be a little interesting. This is just a good way. I need my mirror up close now. This is honestly a good way to just tame them and fill in the sparseness in the front. I'm sorry, can you even see me? This isn't an eyebrow product that you absolutely need. But I mean, if you have it, it's nice to have. But I wouldn't run out my nearest Ulta to buy it, especially I'm a big Anastasia brow person and I like their pencils and then also their dip brow gel. So I already have that in my collection, so this isn't something that I would ever run out to get. That's that. That's all I have as far as her products. I am going to finish putting on my makeup and I will be right back to go over everything with you guys. So I did the rest of my face, but totally forgot that I did have one more product. I have the Get Glossed lip glosses in the shades Moody Mills and Major Mills. Today I'm going to be using the shade Moody Mills. Now it does emphasize the dry parts of your lid. You're gonna have to really make sure that they're exfoliated. This is the final look. Using some products, of course, that aren't from her line, which I will go over. Eyeshadow. I used the Naked Reloaded eyeshadow palette in my crease. I used the shades Retro, this pinky one, and Boundaries, this one here, just in my crease a little. And for my lids, I used the ColourPop Super Shock Shadows in Party of 5 and Amaze mixed together to put on my lid. For mascara, I used the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. I like that mascara a lot. Just on my top lashes mainly, and then a little on my bottom lashes. One more thing, I am going to go ahead and mist this on my face. It's the Zero Chill Face Mist from my skincare video. Just to freshen up my face a little bit. I think that's everything. Let me go ahead and get my glasses on, move you to natural light so you can see exactly what it looks like, and we'll chat about some stuff. This is what it looks like. It's super glowy and youthful. I really like it a lot. I think that has to do with the fact that I did not set the rest of my face with powder, so it is kind of giving that glowy effect. But there's my highlight right up there. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did go ahead and throw on some bronzer. I used the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in What Shady Beaches. Looks dark on camera. Let me lift up my glasses. And I am interview ready. Alright guys, well that's the video. My Florence by Mills entire makeup line review slash demo tutorial thing. I hope you guys liked this video. I had a ton of fun making it. I guess we can just kind of go through it one by one. The skin tint, I like. It gives the skin a really fresh, glowy vibe. It's perfect for the days that you don't want anything too full coverage. Just regular schmegular days. The concealer is okay. You can definitely find better ones. I just personally don't think it's worth $16. I mean, my MAC one I like a lot better, and I think it was like 20 bucks. There's a lot of good drugstore options as well for concealers that are much cheaper. So that's kind of something I would skip on. The eyebrow gel I would skip on if I didn't already have it. I have it now, so I'm gonna use it. I like it, but it's nothing stellar. The lip glosses are good. They are not sticky. They're not thick. They are pigmented and they are very glossy. I really do like them. I do have a lot of lip glosses though, so I'm not sure if I would repurchase these in particular. There's only, I believe, 6 shades, 5 or 6 shades, and I'm just not interested in getting the other ones. There's like a red one, there's a complete nude one, and there's a light pink. So that could be something you could look into as well. I do believe the glosses are $12. Ulta, they do have testers, so that's nice. You can test it out before you buy it. Oh, and the blush. I do like the blush. I do think I'm going to be getting other colors just because I love cream blushes for the days that I'm just going to slap something on and be done with it. Yeah, so that's kind of my rundown of all the products. You can also follow me on social media. My Instagram and Twitter are both at Briana Gray XO. They are linked down in the description box, as well as all of the products I mentioned today. Make sure you like this video if you did, subscribe, and make sure you turn on that notification bell so you can be notified the next time I upload. But that's it from me, guys. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I can't wait till next time. Bye!